Welcome to Wonderland Weekly, hosted by Toronto Ty. Now sit back and have a wonderful week.
Hey everyone, Toronto Ty back here at Canada's Wonderland once again for another amazing week. I am super excited because some concept art has been released for the new dining facility coming to the park later this summer. The one that is under construction that I have been following very closely. I will talk all those details once I get over to that construction site. But yeah, that is super exciting. And also, probably going to be staying until pretty much closing time, just so I can, get some night rides, because chances are I'm not going to have a lot of opportunities to do so over the next few weeks. So I want to take full advantage while I can. So yeah, let's get right to it, starting off this very windy, wonderful day. Over here by the new dining facility construction site. Just checking this out, and oh my goodness, it looks so nice now that they have finished the walls here at the front. Absolutely love the look of them. They are fantastic. And there is so much to talk about that I don't really know where to start. Let's start with the name. Lazy Bear Lodge, coming expected later this summer, which is super exciting. I really like the name. I really love that they are going to have all the wooden bear statues all around, indoors and outdoors. And yeah, they could have just stopped with having one large one, but I love that they're going to have so many of them. According to Wonderland's blog, then they will be all around in fun poses. So yes, I will have more to say about the concept art in a moment, but also of note here, not just the continued progress on bringing Lazy Bear Lodge to life, but there's also an update on Cookie Cafe, which is that it now has a sign, and I love it. That's such a great sign. Look at that. It's got a cookie witch that actually sticks out from the sign with a bite out of it. Yeah, no, that looks fantastic. I really love that. So yeah, good to see that being done. And let's get some more angles of Lazy Bear Lodge. Over here by Skyhawk's exit, the dining facility, man, the construction has been moving along quickly. Look at how much of the roof now has shingles. Love to see that. That looks absolutely fantastic. Can't wait for these little houses. Somebody let me know what the what the proper name of them is, and I've already forgotten, but I'll throw it up on screen here. Really cool. This is pretty much the angle that the concept art was was trying to convey, more or less. Concept art is, of course, concept and is not to be taken one for one, but really exciting, and some things that we can glean from it, such as the giant gap here that I said it's framed like a window, but it's definitely not a window. Yeah, it is apparently going to be a mural of the Canadian wilderness with a canoe photo op. From the concept art. Then it looks like the canoe is going to have a couple of those happy bears in it, so that is really fun. Also of note, so I've talked before about how this little bit of roof sticks out just a little bit further than the rest, and was wondering what the plan was for that. So the park says that there's going to be an indoor-outdoor bar. Oh man, that wind is really picking up. I thought from the concept art, it looked like there would be basically a window in this wall here, so that the one bartender would be able to serve both indoors and outdoors. simultaneously, basically. But yeah, I'm not sure what the plan is since there is no hole in the wall here. But yeah, we will have to wait and see for that. The sign is going to have a lot of granite on it. It is going to have fireplaces in it, or a fireplace that you can see from both sides. Yeah, it's 16 feet tall, which is, oh my goodness, that is just, it's so tall. I love that they are really trying to draw attention to this building. And yeah, we have the fire pit, which will be a natural gas fire pit. Really, really cool. Yeah, love to see that kind of, detail thrown in there. I'm hoping that the concept art is accurate when it depicts the wooden tables and chairs that are all around this portion of the patio, because that just looks absolutely amazing. Yeah, I will say, I kind of hope that the that the umbrellas that they have aren't the dark green, just because, I mean, you know me, I want this to be a little less Canadian and more Swiss Alps. So yeah, I don't know, but we'll see what happens. Getting a kind of new perspective here. Just wanted to really try to match up the angle with the concept art, and yeah, this is approximately what it looks like, I think. And yeah, of note, the bar appears to be located right here, so that is really, really cool. And yeah, that giant opening there, it seems like it will be, I guess, kind of like French doors. Yeah, kind of like collapsible windows, sort of thing. And yeah, so that looks really, really cool. And yeah, I am just so very, very excited to yeah, keep watching this progress, and I am so thankful that we got that concept art. Even though I talked last week about how I love the mystery of everything, then yeah, no, it is great to have a little bit more to go off of now that we are getting closer to the building being complete. Over here on Skyhawk Hill, for a slightly different perspective here, just wanted to point out the balcony progression there. Yeah, looking very, very cool. I still think that it looks quite narrow, but I don't know, I guess maybe it's not really intended to have much seating, or maybe they will add more onto that back portion toward the water. I'm really not sure. The concept art, unfortunately, was not too helpful with showing anything like that off. But one thing that the concept art does show off is a bunch of trees behind the building. And yeah, I am really, really hoping that, yeah, that the park is planning to plant quite a few trees back there between Lazy Bear Lodge and Vortex. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see, and obviously it will take quite a bit of time for them to grow tall enough to be stretching above the building like they are in the concept art. Over here on the Timberwolf Falls exit ramp once again to check out Yukon Striker. Oh, right, also new dining facility. Yeah, it is, they have made a lot of progress from last week. Yeah, like these walls that are here, the window framing that is there, and yeah, just overall it is looking so amazing. It was so great to get a little peek inside that lower level in the video that the park posted. And if you have not yet seen the video, I will try to include a link in the description below to that video, because it is absolutely amazing to see, yeah, to get inside the building and see some of that. And of course the concept art was fantastic, but it did not show off these sides of the building. But yeah, I am so looking forward to standing on this balcony and watching the fireworks and getting photos and videos of Yukon Striker and Vortex, of course, and yeah, just overall having a phenomenal view from Lazy Bear Lodge. It's coming, and yeah, the progress, it's there every single week, and I love seeing it. I am very, very happy to say that I was wrong. That yes, this will not be a white wall. Yeah, it really, it looked like they were painting it, but yeah, let's not dwell on that. The fact is, it is now a gray wall, and I kind of hope, okay, I really hope that that's not the final look, but regardless, it's better than the white that I was concerned they might go with. And yeah, so yeah, definitely looking much better this week. And yeah, I am so glad that I was that I saw that incorrectly last week. Next to Vortex's first drop here at the exit to the mountain refresh, then yeah, you can see the construction site for Lazy Bear Lodge, and this wall, which is complete. That looks fantastic, and that wall, which yeah, also looks complete. Awesome, absolutely amazing. This wall, these walls over here that are just gray, yeah, not sure if that is going to be the final look of them or not. I kind of suspect that it will be, but I would love, absolutely love, to be, you know, to be wrong about that. Because I do want to walk along this side of the building, and I don't think that's very likely if that's what it looks like. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see. I know that it's probably not very likely that we'll be able to walk on this side of the building, but yeah, we'll see. I'm holding out hope. Under Vortex's first drop, just looking over at Cookie Cafe, and I know a lot has been said about the building. I definitely prefer the look of Mountainside Bakery and Cafe, but I do really love the sign. I think that looks really nice. It's got a nice AlpenFest kind of feel to it, as does the rest of the building. And I do appreciate that they switched out the, I don't know what to call that, the sheet sort of thing that they pull down when the location is closed. I appreciate that it is now blue, a dark blue, instead of the red, which really stood out. So yeah, I love that they made that change, and that it matches the sign, the color of the sign. That is really nice. Windseeker is still not open, but it does have yeah, the dummies on it, the water dummies, so that is really cool. Getting closer, but really exciting here at the Windseeker Action Zone merch stall. Not really sure what to call it. They have these the bear statues. They've started to appear. Yeah, so that is really cool to see those out in the park already. Not sure if they're going to stay here forever, but yeah, definitely like getting this kind of little preview of them here before Lazy Bear Lodge opens. I'm over here at Backlot Cafe, and just thinking about the menu, that the details of the menu for Lazy Bear Lodge that have been revealed so far. Everything that it mentions in the blog sounds absolutely amazing, so incredible. But you know, in the meantime, I am going to chow down on my spaghetti and meatballs. Over here in Medieval Fair, which is a section of the park that, for whatever reason, I don't end up in as frequently as I maybe should, but yeah, no, I just spotted, I know you, I had mentioned it previously, there is this post here that was set up behind the soccer game. And yeah, and I had sort of theorized that maybe it was for the newly rebranded Fallout show, and that does appear to be the case because there is some sort of wire or a pair of wires that runs all the way from there. Oh, I can't see. I'm so sorry. Over to the structure at the center of Arthur's Bay. So yeah, that's really, really interesting. I'm very curious to see what that's going to be like, and the show does start next Saturday, June 25th. So yeah, we don't have to wait too much longer to figure out what exactly is going on here, because yeah, I'm excited for that. Alright everyone, it is getting close-ish to the end of the video, and you know what that means. It is time for trivia time! Yes, and so for this week's trivia time, I want you to let me know in the comments below. The mighty Canadian Mindbuster here. I just got my first ride of the season on it. It is actually modeled after a different coaster. Yes, a coaster that was, little hint here, was at Coney Island. So yeah, if you can let me know which coaster inspired the design of the mighty Canadian Mindbuster, I will give you a shout out in my next video. No shout outs for last week's question, last week's trivia time. No one correctly stated that Splashworks features 29 individual slides. Splash Station has 2 of them right here. And yeah, so no shout outs for last week, but really thank you so much to everyone who participates in trivia time. Yeah, I really do appreciate it. I love seeing your comments, and yeah, I am glad to know that I am, you know, letting people in on some little factoids of the park's history. And yeah, so please do let me know in the comments below which coaster inspired the design of the mighty Canadian Mindbuster. First time seeing Mountain Refresh at night, and it looks absolutely amazing. Really, really love that. Yeah, it just it really fills out this pathway so well. Yeah, it is fantastic. And then you do also have a cookie cafe up here. I'm a little surprised that it's still open this late at night, but yeah, no, that is really, really cool. I love how bright it is, and yeah, it really draws the eye, and just, it looks great. I love the sign. Yeah, yeah, no, that looks really, really awesome. Well, that'll about do it for this week here at Canada's Wonderland. It was another amazing day. Yeah, no, getting to talk about the the concept art in the park's blog regarding Lazy Bear Lodge, which is coming along very, very nicely. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. Following the construction there has been, yeah, just so much fun for me. And yeah, this wraps it up for the last literally uneventful week here at the park. Next week is Brew and Barbecue, and then after that, then we've got Celebration Canada, and then we've got let's see, then we've got Kids Fest and the Taste Festivals, and oh my goodness, there is so much awesome stuff going on this year. And yeah, it is just about to kick off, as well as a bunch of the live entertainment. Yeah, that is starting next week as well. So really, really excited to check all of that stuff out. And yeah, just had a great time here. I got a front row ride on Yukon Striker. I got last ride of the night on Wild Beast, which is amazing as usual. And yeah, also got on Mindbuster and Lumberjack for my first time this year. So yeah, lots of really, really awesome times and and also got to spend the day with a friend. So that was also really, really nice. So yeah, it's been an amazing week, and that'll do it. Until next time, as always, have a good one.
Thanks so much for watching. Be sure to like the video, comment with anything you'd like me to cover in the future, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and support me on Patreon so that I can visit more parks and create more wonderful videos.